Hello everyone, welcome to another upload. Hope you're all doing great. I know my Jamaicans are not at ease. I know my Jamaicans are seeing what an Olympic year filled with trials and tribulation. I know you'd have all heard yesterday. I know you'd have probably seen the race with Shericka Jackson. It's a race that everybody was anticipating, and unfortunately Shericka Jackson was not able to complete the race. So I'm just here to give you an update on Shericka Jackson and, just also to share my views and to actually revisit something that I had observed and mentioned after the national trials. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so everybody was looking forward to this matchup in Hungary. Yesterday it was a very good 200 meters lineup. We had the likes of Shericka Jackson, fastest woman alive over the 200 meters, Julian Alfred, rising star, and Daryl Neita out of Great Britain. So of course everybody was excited to see this race. We wanted to see what Julian Alfred was up to, wanted to see what Daryl Neita would have bring to the track, and of course we wanted to see if Shericka Jackson would have improved on her season's best. Unfortunately, the race started. Shericka Jackson was looking good in my opinion. Of course, Daryl Neita and Julian Alfred, they were all there, and just when she was about to press the gas to take over the race, about 30 meters in the race, she had to stop running. We saw a grimace on her face. Of course, she did went out there with that left knee taped up. And from the start of the season, the fact that Shericka was canceling races that she was scheduled to run in, then the first race of her season we realized that she was not in the form that we are accustomed to. In fact, I saw an interview after the trials where she had admitted that she had put on some weight, and things were not just going the way she wanted to. And even the weight gain, in my head I was like, that Shericka was injured, because if you're injured and you're not able to train, then it is likely that you can put on some pounds. So right there and then I said to myself, that she has been nursing something this season. I also said after the trials that in the 200 meter I didn't like the fact that she had to run with that tape around the knee, and I also pointed out in a video to say that I don't know if I was overly concerned, but I observed that when she was going to collect her medal at the trials, I observed she was extremely cautious when she was stepping up on the podium. I didn't like the look on her face, but of course persons were saying that I was being concerned about nothing. Well, apparently my concerns are warranted, and her physiotherapist has posted just to update us on her injury, and he said that it was a cramp in the hamstring that she felt, and she will be working on it. So everybody was concerned yesterday when we saw that she could complete the race, and we will continue to be concerned because Shericka Jackson is one of the persons that we had in our minds to say the 200 meters is hers once she is healthy. And it's an Olympic year. This is really the dream of all athletes to make the Olympics and to medal at the Olympics. So we know injuries are part of track and field, and if you can go through as an athlete without picking up any injury, then you are truly blessed. So we know that this is something that athletes normally face. However, to pick up an injury during an Olympic year, I think that is any athlete's worst nightmare. And then for Jamaicans are so much on edge because of course what happened with our defending champion Kishane Thompson here at the double Olympic champion. Due to injury, she will not be able to make it to the Olympics, and so of course to see one of our other athletes now looking like injury is going to derail her Olympic campaign, then it is a sad day for the athlete and a sad day for the fans. So I don't like hamstring injuries. Honest to God, I don't like hamstring injuries. I think these are really hard to deal with, and when you pick up a hamstring injury, then it's like sometimes there is like probably no hope. But the physio said it was a cramp in the hamstring, so let us hope that it is something that can be worked on. Let us hope that is not something that will get worse. It's just about 2 weeks to the start of the Olympics, so let us pray and hope that this cramp is something that can be addressed and it is not something that will get worse leading into the Olympics. Now, on some more positive news, of course, yesterday Kishane Thompson also ran the new sprinting sensation for the men. It was a fairly decent field. We had Simbini from South Africa, we have Tibogo from Botswana, and of course, Kishane, a week ago, national trials, Kishane really just shocked the world, and so everybody wanted to see that, it's not a fluke. Well, 9.77 can't really be any fluke, but we wanted to see that he would still be able to come and compete outside of Kingston, Jamaica, and still made his mark on the track. And of course, he won that race. 9:99, I think the time was. Fairly decent time, or 9:91. Fairly decent time. He really, had a good start. Was up there with the field, and in the end, he just left them and took first place. So that is a good look for Jamaica, and some positive note. Despite the bad news with Shericka, at least we have some hope that for the men's 100 meters, we have Kishane, we have Oblique, who we think are medal contenders. So that was really, really a good look yesterday for Kishane Thompson. I'm just super excited to see what he will do when he gets to Paris. But as I said, I came on here just to update you on Shericka Jackson. So the physio said it's a cramp in the hamstring and they will be working on that. So prayers to Shericka Jackson, people. I know my Jamaicans are praying people. So get into prayer mode. Pray for Shericka Jackson. Let us hope that, this hamstring cramp is something that will not get worse and will be able to see the world 200 meter champion in Paris on the medal podium. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so, and until my next upload, take care.